Hold your smartphone in your hand. Feel its power, its speed, its connection to the entire world. Now imagine if that same device was the size of a living room, generated enough heat to cook a meal, and was so fragile that it constantly broke down. That was the world of electronics before 1947, a world ruled by the glowing glass dinosaur known as the vacuum tube. Every radio, every telephone system, every early computer was an enormous, power-hungry, and unreliable tangle of these fragile bulbs. To build a better future, someone first had to build a better switch. The task fell to a small team of brilliant minds at Bell Labs in New Jersey: John Bardeen, Walter Brattain, and William Shockley. Their goal was to create a solid-state amplifier, something that could do the job of a vacuum tube without the heat, the bulk, or the glass. After years of frustrating dead ends, the breakthrough came in December of 1947. The device they used was laughably crude: a sliver of germanium crystal, a plastic wedge wrapped in gold foil, and a strategically bent paperclip. Brattain and Bardeen carefully pressed this contraption onto the germanium. They fed a small electrical signal into it, and on their instruments, they saw something miraculous. The signal that came out was stronger, louder, amplified. In that quiet laboratory with a device that looked like a high school science project, they had witnessed the first tiny electrical heartbeat of the modern world. They had invented the transistor. This was not just an improvement, it was a revolution. The transistor could do everything a vacuum tube could, but it was tiny, incredibly reliable, and used a fraction of the power. It was the switch that opened the floodgates to the digital age. It allowed engineers to shrink computers from the size of a room to the size of a desk, and then to the size of a lap. It made portable radios and affordable televisions a reality. The entire Apollo space program, which put a man on the moon, was guided by a computer made possible by transistors. So the next time you send a text, watch a video, or make a call, remember that long journey. The journey from that room-sized computer to the device in your hand began in a quiet lab with 3 brilliant scientists, a paperclip, and the tiny switch that changed absolutely everything.